हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज का टॉपिक है इमिटेशन। तो वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि आगे आने वाली वीडियोस का नोटिफिकेशन आपको टाइमली मिल सके। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। मच ऑफ ह्यूमन लर्निंग इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ imitating and observing the behavior and action of others, and these are also the main processes through which children acquire new experiences and behavior. Imitation is copying or reproducing others' actions or behaviors. One does not imitate everybody one comes across. One chooses consciously or otherwise a person for imitating some of his or her behaviors or actions or her. Such a person becomes a model for imitation. The model can be a person with whom the child or individual has direct contact, like the parents, siblings, teacher, or any other adult member with some quality to be imitated. There are other persons with whom the child has no direct contact but can be models for imitation. Examples of such models may be great men from history and mythology like Ashoka, Shivaji, Akbar, Gandhi, Nehru, Mother Teresa or Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Mirabai, Jesus, or popular film stars, players, artists, etc. Even the characters from popular comics are sometimes imitated by young children. Such models are called symbolic models. Very often, parents, siblings, and teachers project before the child well known persons of eminence. Such models, either real or symbolic, are called exemplary models. It is to note that all imitations are not learning unless the imitated action becomes relatively permanent behavior of the child. When you observe a child is imitating a positive and desirable action, how can you strengthen the occurrence of this imitated action to be learned behavior? There are possibly three ways to strengthen imitations. These are providing direct praise or incentive. Some statements like, he is solving the problem like an expert, she is singing very well like Lata Mangeshkar, or what a shot you played. It is just like the shot played by Sachin Tendulkar, encourages the child to repeat the imitated action. Satisfying consequences. If through imitation the child acquires a socially acceptable behavior or achieves a desired goal, then he or she likes to repeat it. For example, when a child imitates her mother saying milk, she would like to repeat this word if in response she gets milk to drink. Vicarious reinforcement. Sometimes a child imitates behavior by observing that others are imitating it without getting direct incentive or any satisfying consequence. It rests on the logic that others are imitating it as they might be getting some benefit or satisfaction out of it. Choosing a brand of dress or cosmetic, talking in particular style, or singing an odd tune are some such vicarious imitations. Imitation. Superficially, imitation is merely copying the behavior of a model. A closer examination of the responses involved suggests that there are three categories of imitative behavior: the modeling effect, the inhibitory disinhibitory effect, and the eliciting effect. The modeling effect involves acquiring new behavior as a result of observing a model. The inhibitory effect is concerned with suppression of deviant behavior of the model, usually as a result of seeing the model punished for engaging in the same behavior. The disinhibitory effect is the opposite of it. It occurs when a child observes the model engaged in the previously learned deviant behavior being rewarded for it. It is related to responses of the model, not to his or her behavioral characteristics per states. An illustration of the eliciting effect is the mass behavior. In any sporting event, one person's clapping or booing might elicit similar behavior from others in the crowd. Sometimes many in the crowd do not know why they behaved in the way they imitated. As a teacher, what can you do in the classroom or school to use imitation for enabling young students to acquire positive and socially desirable behavior? Well, you can do the following. Try to be a model for imitation by your students. Demonstrate positive aspects of your personality to your students. A teacher's positive practices like cleanliness, punctuality, truthfulness, and fairness to all have immense impact on the students to imitate. Nevertheless, do not expose your weaknesses to your students. While teaching history, social science, literature, and telling stories to children, always highlight the positive aspects of the important characters for imitation by the students. When any student imitates positive behavior, try to recognize it and provide verbal praise encouraging him to repeat it. सो गाइज ये थी आज की टॉपिक. आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर कीजिए. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.